The Marvels. Was it a bad movie like everyone across the internet was expecting it to be? Or was it actually a pretty decent movie? Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ty, and today in this video, we're going to be reviewing the brand new MCU installment that just released today, that being The Marvels. For those of you that have never visited my channel before, today is going to be a 5-minute review. That's a series on this channel where it's pretty self-explanatory. I give myself just 5 short minutes to give my thoughts, my opinions, what I loved and what I hated about the film that we are talking about today. This has been a very polarizing one on the internet lately, so yeah, let's just get right into it. Make sure you stick around to the end to see my rating of the film. Alright guys, the timer just started. Let's get right into this review. So, it's been pretty much no secret that Marvel has been bracing for impact and that they are ready to lose hundreds of millions of dollars off of the Marvels. The thing is, they've been putting out nothing but bad projects recently, and also no one really cares about these characters, so that was sort of expected. But with every new MCU project, they get another chance to redeem themselves. And the real question is The Marvels the savior of Marvel Studios? It even has Marvel in the title. The answer to that, after seeing it, is absolutely not. This is a really, really bad MCU film, and obviously, with that being said, a bad movie in general. Guys, I am a diehard MCU fan. When it's a good project, I will sing its praises. When it's a bad project, I will always criticize it, just talking generally about MCU projects. But this one does absolutely nothing for me. I don't want to hear that I am not the target audience because I'm an MCU fan. I don't want to hear all this other stuff. And I honestly feel like I have to say, unfortunately, because there's been a lot of hate going around, I am not a Brie Larson hater. I really like her. I'm not a woman hater. I am not an MCU hater. I'm a fan of these people. This is just not a good movie at its core. Speaking of its core, structurally, okay, there are some decently cool moments in this movie. Some scenes, some little actions. All right, whatever, you know, we're having fun here. We have some funny moments. We have some cool moments. All right, some character moments. The only problem is they're stitched together so poorly with such a lackluster plot. I mean, there's so much going on in this movie, while at the same time, it almost feels like nothing's going on. First of all, there's some information in this movie that is dropped on you towards the end of the film, and I'm talking about multiple things with multiple different characters, that for some reason they wait until the end of the movie to even tell you, when you're basically just confused because this information is being withheld from you for most of the movie. So again, just to emphasize this movie honestly does feel kind of confusing, and that's coming from an MCU fan who's seen Ms. Marvel, who's seen WandaVision from Monica Rambeau, and who's seen Captain Marvel. We kind of just get thrown into this situation that, again, it isn't explained that well to start with, so by the time we get to the end, it's like, oh, that's kind of what was going on. Things don't make sense. We have 2.5 minutes left here. This is probably one of the worst MCU villains, if not the worst one. I just saw the movie, and I'm not trying to be like funny, but I cannot remember her name. On top of that, there are some moments in this movie where I went with my friend, right, to see the movie, and I honestly looked at him and started laughing, and I'm not like that. I'm not trying to be mean to the people who made this movie, whatever, because there was such a stupid scene that was trying to be either funny or creative. There's one right in the middle, and you'll know what I'm talking about, involving singing, and I literally had my jaw dropped, and I started laughing like the Joker, like I was going insane over what I was actually witnessing with my eyes. On top of that, there's another scene with the Flurkins, like the cats, whatever, that also had that same reaction from me. That just had me thinking, wow, this is where the MCU is going. Okay, Ms. Marvel, she's probably the best part of this movie. She's charismatic. It feels like she wants to be there. It feels like she's having fun. And I'm so happy that the writer's strike just ended, because maybe she'll get to go to like a red carpet. Maybe she'll get to promote it and she gets to have that fun. Brie Larson and Monica Rambeau, I don't know, I said Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, I just couldn't really care less for them in this movie. They did nothing to flesh them out. They have this, and this isn't spoilers, I'm not spoiling anything in this, I only have 1 minute and 20 seconds, so I gotta hurry up. They have this weird connection, this weird relationship, but the thing is, it's not explained what's going on between them, because there's like this little conflict, whatever, I don't think you guys care about really being spoiled. That isn't explained until like halfway or 3/4 of the way into the movie. So you're just sitting there like, why are they acting so weird? It doesn't make sense. The CGI in this film, some of the stuff looks really off. Don't get me wrong, this is a $250 million movie. Most of the stuff looks pretty good. But there's some stuff, especially when people are flying and they go to land, that looks like such awkward transitions, and it looks like it was done in reshoots, which it's pretty clear that there was basically a bunch of people sitting at a table like Kevin Feige, the actors, and once they were 3/4 of the way through this movie, they were kind of like, what do you guys want to do at the ending? And they kind of were just like, we'll just pick this ending. And then that's what they put in this movie. It feels like it was just fill in the blank, and then they just did reshoots, and they just filled it in with what they wanted to. There is a end scene of this movie that's, supposed to tease the future. I thought it was pretty cool. There's a post-credit scene, which I also thought was pretty cool, but it just leads us to nothing. I don't know where these are going. I'm gonna be making a longer video on this movie because there are so many other frustrating things in it. I've been seeing a lot of people praising this film, and I have no idea why. This is a bad movie, and I hate to say that. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this 5-minute review. I'm gonna be making a longer video. If you guys wanna subscribe and stick around on the Marvels, because I have so much more to talk about. 5 minutes isn't nearly enough. I have a long rant coming. But thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.